So 7 months ago, I introduced you to Daele Homes, specifically in this new development. This is the site of the old Cottonwood Height or Cottonwood Mall that was demolished. And I shared with you guys the birth of the Holladay Hills. I'm gonna put this paper right here. Hopefully it doesn't fly away. I showed you the videos. The model home is right over there, Residence A. And then they also had Residence B1, B2, B3. These were, first of all, welcome to today's video. Again, Holladay, which is a very affluent area for the few of you that do not know about Holladay. We're on the East Bench. We have I-15 that kind of divides the valley between East and West. We're talking about, what, 20, 25 minutes, if that, to downtown Salt Lake City, University of Utah, Salt Lake International Airport. If you head the other way, you have access to the Silicon Slopes, Lehi, all that tech boom, the upcoming The Point, that's going to be in Draper, in the old prison grounds, I guess. If you're familiar again with the area, the minimum and maximum security prisons were demolished. The inmates were moved somewhere up north, out of mind, out of sight. And that whole area is going to be extended, the Silicon Slopes, to Draper. We're going to have a Central Park. We're going to have high-end shopping, etc. But again, focusing on this area. Right over there, you have Residence A, which is the first one right in front of the sales office. That one is currently, well, I guess it's not for sale yet because it's the model home. But that one, let's say fast forward to, let's say 2024, maybe 2025, it'll still be for sale closer to 1.5 million. News flash. If you go 6-7 months ago and you look at the walkthroughs of those properties, especially the B1, B2, and B3, which are the mid-row townhomes, you can see the B, they have 3 levels. In fact, one of them has, has 4 levels. If you go look at the video, they were over $1 million. Yes, you're sharing 2 walls and you're paying over $1 million for a townhome, which is, for lack of a better word, absurd. However, you are in Holladay and you're in the birth of the Holladay Hills. Right behind me, those apartments, there's a mix of apartments that have not started leasing yet, but they're going to be high-end apartments from $1,400 up to $4,900 for their 3-bedroom, most likely. The site, and again, you see there's a lot of construction. I think somewhere in this lot right here, this dirt pile, there's going to be the second location of Lifetime Fitness. If you're familiar with the gym, the high-end gym, they're going to have one right there. They're going to have restaurants, shopping, everything that you could ever want. I'm looking at the remaining, I don't know if that's the remaining parts of the Cottonwood Mall, if not, but anyway, very high-end condos also over there. Anyway, this area is growing exponentially. So today I just happened to drive over here. You have the model homes right over there. They have phase 1 completed, so they kind of started in a weird shape. So these townhomes right here are ready to go, move-in ready, as well as these ones. The video that I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna go get access to, let's see, model home right there. So that corner over there is this right here. We're gonna be looking at this red square, and this particular, where I made some notes, the orange one that says B3, has a view of the east and the northeast side of the valley. Now, that one's available right now, move-in ready, priced at somewhere a little under $800,000. So we're talking about most likely 3 bedroom, 3 bathrooms. I'll go ahead and look at the specs. I'm gonna go get access to the actual property, which it should be, according to this, should be that one over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk over, and I think I wanna get videos of all these. So you see some people that have already moved in, which is very cool. So I'm gonna go take a look at their B3 property that's up for sale for $798, around $800,000. Should have some gorgeous views of the mountains as I walk around the building. You see the Wasatch Front here on the East Bench. So I'm gonna go get access to it, and I will see you. Entrance to this townhome. It is a backload floor plan, so you're gonna be parking in the 2-car garage behind the actual unit. Let's actually get a good view. I'm gonna go close the door just in case. The actual floor plan, again, it's a B3. This one's facing northeast. Once all this is completely built out, it's going to be an amazing location, amazing view. Just imagine you know, walking distance to Lifetime Fitness. How cool is that? Anyway, as I turn around, again, this is the view of the B3 floor plan for Daele Homes in beautiful Holladay, specifically the Holladay Hills. If you're, you know, dreamed about living in the Hollywood Hills, this is our version. So, especially for you Californians wanting to come to Utah and get some pretty cool properties for a lot less than what you're spending in California, this is it. So, this one has a little sitting area towards the front. We do have some, there's the mailboxes. So look at that. You can actually just jump over the gravel and you get your mail. So you have some public parking right next to the townhome. This one, like I said, maybe some rocking chairs, decorate for the holidays. Again, updated upgrade finishes. We have the front door, so you walk in. Like I said, this is a backload home. Directly to our left, we have, again, 9-foot ceilings, I think it is. Looks like it's 9. Could it be 10? I don't know. Maybe it's 9. To the left, we have a little receiving area. It does have a closet. So again, these properties, especially this one that I'm showing you, has, you know, it's already spec'd out, ready to go, move-in ready. So if at any point you have any questions regarding Daele Homes, the Holladay Hills, Holladay, Utah, Salt Lake City, or anything regarding what I'll be talking about, feel free to reach out to me via text. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me. Everything, all my contact information, look at the video description for any other stuff that I may have missed. So this one, it is carpeted. You have wood flooring as you make your way through the main floor. Guessing this is just closet. Okay, so it doesn't have a door, but it could technically be a bedroom, I guess, if you close this off. Anyway, I would use it more as a receiving area. Okay, walking back here, we have a powder room. Okay, simple, but sometimes simple is more. Okay, so continuation of the high ceilings. Then we have the door leading to your 2-car garage. Now it has extra height and it does have a cutout to the side, so you have more storage for your toys or whatnot, as well as next to the stairs. As you can see, more storage. So 2-car garage, it does have a couple of windows, so you have some natural light coming in. I believe, and we'll confirm as we walk through, that this one has 3 bedrooms, and we'll see if they're counting this as a bedroom. I don't know. Behind this door, we have a coat closet. Yes. And under this, the unfinished garage. The unfinished basement. So if I could remember correctly, the B plans don't have much of room for like building a bedroom or anything like that. This is mostly, as you can see, going to be, I don't know, would you use this, because it's fairly small down here, do a bedroom? I would say more like storage, right? Storage, in regards to square footage, you don't get a lot to play with here. So it is a basement, but it's not a basement, I guess. It is underground, but technically it's not like you can do any livable space down there. Okay, light switch off. Okay, so first, ground level, you invite your guests, you have a bathroom for them, you have cloak closet, and this little receiving area with a large closet, which I guess could be a guest room, I don't know. Okay, we make our way to the second floor. You have a large window, looking same thing, east, northeast. Make our way to the second floor. We have wood flooring. We have 10-foot ceilings. Directly in front of me, another coat closet. So I guess the second one. Let's go on and turn on some lights. Okay, I love the openness. The open concept, more of a modern take on your townhome, especially here in Holladay. You don't get a lot of new construction. So the idea of buying from Daele Homes, but specifically the area, I want to focus on the area right now. You're in an area that's very affluent, just a few minutes that way, You have listings, yes, for single family homes, you know, from 2 to 5 to 6 to 7. There's been homes up to 15 million. There's a lot of wealth. There's a lot of high income business owners. If you remember in the 90s, John Stockton, he used to live in Walker Lane off of Highland, which is the main road on the west side of this development. You have people, again, a lot of wealth. You know, a lot of people look at the East Bench, as you can see through this window, as Holladay being a very affluent and very coveted, desired area, like right behind these light poles. I remember walking through some parade of homes previous years. Beautiful, and look at this view, especially the area, and then look at the views. I think it's a perfect day to be doing a walkthrough. So one thing I do want to add before we continue. Salt Lake City, if you remember, if you're a local, you know this. If you're not a local, you might have heard this. In 2002, Salt Lake City was the host of the 2002 Winter Olympics, which was awesome. Utah took there's a pre-2002 and a post-2002 Utah, especially Salt Lake City. Obviously, lots of business, the tech boom south of north of Utah County. You know, the unemployment, the percentage rate is rather low in comparison to other places. Again, Utah is the ideal place, not only for skiers and snowboarders, and for business people to raise families. Just anything that you can think of, Utah is always top spot or top 2. But 2034 Winter Olympics, Utah and Salt Lake City are one of the main contenders to bring back the Winter Olympics. How cool is that? No, I think it'd be easy piece of cake because we only have the infrastructure from the previous Olympics in 2002. So imagine purchasing one of these properties, let's say this one, for $798. Now, as I said outside, there was a dramatic price reduction as of 6-7 months ago when I walked through the same floor plan just facing west, and it was north of $1 million. They had to do price cuts. They had to look at the inventory. They had to look at the market and say, you know what? These mid-row townhomes, nobody's going to spend over $1 million. So they priced them down to the 700s, the high mid 700s. This one's not a mid-row. As you can see, it's an end unit, basically sharing the building with just one townhome next door. But it's an end unit, hence it's going to be a little bit higher, you know, closer to the 800,000. But imagine this, you know, whether you're using this as a primary residence or looking at investment properties. Imagine 2034, we're talking about 10 years from now. The Olympics come, you know, real estate property valuation goes through the roof even more. And you have this close to downtown, close to, you know, the ski resorts, and you own this. Whether you rent it out, Airbnb it, or you sell it, the ROI in this is second to none. So let's go back to the walkthrough. So we have the main living space right here, wood flooring, 10-foot ceilings. You have the kitchen, dining area, and then your living room. I'm assuming that you would have your TV right there mounted on the wall. You have a sliding door that gives you a little balcony to have a barbecue, to have a sitting area and enjoy your morning coffee, your morning smoothies with a gorgeous view of the mountains. Okay, so aesthetically very pleasing. I love the color palette, a lot of light colors, light wood. You have the navy, you have the kind of like the aqua with the gloss finish for the backsplash. Oversized island, good for 5 seats, 5 benches. I love the idea that, and this is something that Daele Homes has done in their community in Daybreak as well as here in the Holladay Hills, is the inclusion of, you know, all high-end finishes, but the inclusion of finishing the cabinets all the way to the ceiling so you don't have an awkward gap. Stainless steel appliances, again, oversized sink, and then you have your microwave, your dishwasher. Next to the cutout for the fridge, you do have another window, so giving more, again, there's no lack of natural light coming in at all, for sure. Here we have just more extended space, more cabinets, more storage. Have the pantry, walk-in pantry right over here. The only change, and I think I mentioned this actually 6-7 months ago, the only change or addition that I would do to this is I would add a glass door or have one of those opaque privacy glass doors right here for the pantry. Okay, so another view of the main living space. Next to that, we have the powder room, another powder room, I guess. A little half bath right here next to the kitchen to do, you know, your needs as everyone is eating and it's just super awkward. Then we have another coat closet. That makes it 3 from what we've seen. Okay, so no bedrooms in the main living space. Everything's gonna be on the 3rd floor. Let's go ahead and where's the light switch for this one? There we go. Okay, so the stairs or the steps are actually carpeted. I'm not a fan of that, but then again, that's just my take on it. Here's another window, higher 3rd level now at this point. So we make our way to the top floor. We have, let's see how many bedrooms. Okay, so bedroom number 1. Let's see, this is the master. Better be with, yeah, so it seems like this is the master. So that is more than 10-foot ceilings. Is that 11? I don't know, I can't gauge it right now if it's 10 or 11. It's definitely one of the two, so read the video description to see what it is. Large windows for you to take advantage of that gorgeous view, or take a look at the rest of the Holladay Hills right from your master bedroom. We have the walk-in closet with a window, which again, if you're familiar with my content, I always talk about the importance of having windows in certain areas, including walk-in closets, toilet rooms, laundry rooms, and if you can have one in the pantry, even better. Okay, so next to that, we have the ensuite bathroom, the master bathroom. We'll go to tile floor, his and hers sinks. Pretty much the same vibe that we saw downstairs. Again, nothing too crazy, but it's still nice and clean. We have the walk-in Euro shower, pretty roomy, and then we have the toilet room right here with a window. So like I said, toilet room with a window, adding some natural light coming in. So pretty clean, pretty good. Again, a reminder, this one is on the market, move-in ready for $798,000. I will add one more thing. I made my notes, is if you go with their preferred lender, Loan Depot, you go with them, you get pre-approved and you go up to the closing table, you're gonna get a $25,000, again, $25,000 incentive that could go towards a rate buy down or closing costs. Again, if you go with Loan Depot, their preferred lender. So bedroom number 1, the master bedroom. We have, is this the coat closet? Oh no, there's just more closet space, I guess. Okay, high ceilings. So that makes me think that, wait, this is 9? I think this is 9, and then this has to be 10 or 11. My goodness. Anyway, I'm having trouble gauging the height of these ceilings. So mechanical, behind door number 2, we have the laundry room where we're gonna have, let's see, I guess facing each other, we're gonna have the washer and dryer right over here, and then cabinet space. And then, man, lots of natural light coming in. I love the placement of this B3 floor plan. So master bedroom by the stairs, and then here to my left, we have the full bath that's gonna be shared by these 2 extra bedrooms. So it is a 3-bedroom floor plan. That bottom one, I don't know why they have a full closet and no door. But again, we have bathroom, and then we have bedroom number 2 and bedroom number 3. This one's facing just the building next door, but it does have some windows for, I guess, the headrest for the bed that would easily sit a twin, queen, maybe not a king, not comfortably. You have your closet, and then you have plenty of window space for natural light coming in. And then it should be identical, but you have bedroom number 3, maybe slightly smaller, I don't know. Bedroom number 3 with its own closet, and then obviously a view west to the sales office, the model homes, and the rest of the neighbors. So we're talking about, I need to, again, read the video description, but I'm thinking that this is just like the other ones, about 2,500 square feet, 3 bedrooms. I don't know if it's 3 or 4 bathrooms maybe. Anyway, Daele Homes, Holladay Hills, a very highly desired area in Salt Lake City. And again, keep in mind what I'm saying. 10 years from now, the Olympics, the property valuation is gonna go through the roof. Not only is Utah the current market already with declining interest rates, making it more appealing and easier to buy a home, whether you're a first-time home buyer, whether you're an investor. This is an amazing, smart time to buy. I don't say the best time, I say a smart time to buy. So this has been the B3 residence at Daele Homes. One last thing I kind of glared, went over is right next to the kitchen, you do have, I guess this is where you technically would have the barbecue, unless you decide for that one, but you have 2 patios, porches, and this one's facing east. So I like it. It is an end unit. It's not over $1 million like the other ones that we talked about. So hit me up. If you have any questions regarding everything I said, do read the video description for anything that I may add or not. Reach out to me. Let's go ahead and talk. If you're from out of town, let me know if you're wanting to fly in or if you want a more detailed video so I can go ahead and touch on that. But Daele Homes is a foolproof plan if you decide to go with high end in a high net worth area, close to the mountains, to skiing, and close to basically everything. So let me know and we'll be in touch, all right? Peace.